Okay, Aries, I was going to do this as a short, but I've decided just to carry it out a little bit longer just because some of the cards seem to be a little heavier in their energy. So I did want to start out with the death card. So whether this is you ruminating about an actual death or some significant change, either way, it looks like you're having to transform the thought because there is going to have to be some level of you taking control of the story that you're telling yourself here. There is also some protection in around, of course, that's the clarifier to you staying in control of your thought process or in control of the situation. There is some truth that's coming to light here, but it is going to allow you to feel a lot more independent. But it's also about putting up those healthy boundaries. So we'll start off with the death card and what the cards depicts with this one. This is the wisdom of, sorry, call it Baron Reed. It's the Wisdom of Avalon Oracle cards. Okay, so starting out with the card of death, and of course the normal tarot deck does indicate that this would be a deep transformation. So there's going to be a little variability in the meanings with this one, but still fairly close. So anyway, looking at the death card, Aries, this is a marker of a time of transformation and total change at that. So getting rid of the aspects of things that, again, no longer serve you. So you're feeling more renewed and aspected with life so that you actually feel like there's a seasonal change. There's something new coming in for you. This is a second chance of sorts. So unable to do that, of course, there is a certain amount of surrender or a certain amount of acceptance that needs to occur. And I feel like that's what's coming in for you. You are getting some of those answers and showing you how you can accept that this transition, because that's what the protection card is. It's giving you the answers to sort of point the way toward a new beginning. So the card of the Bard, again, this one is about sort of falling in love with the idea of your personal truth and the things that you want to leave a legacy with, or how you want to design your life, how you want to tell the truth. What is it that people gather to hear around you? What is your story? You know, what are the things that are important to you that you want to convey? So again, it's sort of taking stock of, you know, if you're given the second chance, what is it that is going to be sort of your personal legacy? So it's also about taking a look at how to enjoy yourself again, you know, implementing art and music and storytelling, all of these things. But it's also about going back to your own story and sort of retelling the story in a new way so that it has, so it's more relevant to your story currently. So looking at your life in a more positive respect so that it's woven together, you know, with seeds of positivity, and it's allowing you to get clear on your history and to really come to know yourself and all that was, you know, to become all that is. So it's allowing those messages to be transmitted. So you actually have a chance to tune in to the reason why you're here. It's something to that effect. We also have the card of the stay. And of course, this is all about, you know, what were what were the things that gave you pride? What is, you know, helping you to fulfill your highest path? Are you following your highest path? Are you being integral and authentic to yourself? You know, this is the time where you don't want to be looking into the things that bring you down with low self-esteem. You want to be looking at the things that bring you to a space of what's the highest good of all. What are the things that allow you to feel responsible, and what can you take accountability for and transcend? You know, every step that you take in a situation that allows you to feel proud and allow you some steady footing, that is the direction that allows you toward freedom, moves you toward freedom. So the card of protection means that as you're coming upon these questions, the solutions will come through, because this is where you're getting protection. So again, this is that space of really understanding things because you are divinely connected. It's also about, you know, being aware of other people's hidden agendas, seeing through things. And it's also about, you know, seeing your own light, being a warrior in your world at this time so that you're armed against any potential threat or anything that might bring you down to a lower base energy. So again, it's a marker of protection the divine is helping you to overcome some of the negatives that you're sort of ruminating about at this time. The card of truth again is where you're starting to see things in answering the questions as they come up. You know, are you hearing a truth or are you hearing a lie? Is this real? Is this something that that is a truth in the moment, but not really a truth if you look at it beyond a longer timeline? So, you know, are you manipulating your own words to create a story? Things like that. So you want to look at the things that are helping you to move forward versus the things that lower your vibration and make you lose power in your, you know, in your sense of self. If it's a thought that makes you lose power, sorry guys, it would be something that, you know, is obviously operating from a lower base emotion that really is causing a chasm between your strength and your freedom, or your weakness and your freedom. So in other words, you want to be able to stand in a truth that empowers you. So whatever the thing is that you were considering, this is where you want it's a difficult path for sure, but you want to look at the things that are causing you know, the chasm, what's causing the lower valley from the mountain. You know, those are the things that you want to look at. Are you thinking about something in a negative way that forces you to be in the low valley? And if so, it can be instrumental in bringing you forward so long as you're able to accept something that you didn't have control over all factors. You didn't have control over a person's mindset. You didn't have control over a situation that you were dealt with. So based on that, as long as you're operating from your authentic self, you know you will only ever choose a situation that's going to be incongruent with your values and belief systems at that time. So you can only operate from that space. So when you know better, you do better. And if whatever the information is that you dealt with is how you chose to deal with something in the past, or in the recent past, or in the, you know, very distant past, either way, I mean, it's nothing to incriminate yourself with, because you were operating from a place of tools in the toolbox that you only had at that time. So again, this is about finding independence. It's about finding a new love for yourself and finding ways to free yourself. You know, the cat has 9 lives, and you have managed to get to this point. So this is your second chance. This could be your second, third, fourth, fifth chance, whatever it is. But along that journey, this is the space that is allowing you to see you have gotten there relatively safe and sound. Yes, you might have some issues, but at the same time, there's more lives to come. There is definitely something that you can remember, that you're a companion to yourself as well as to others. So that can be an empowering truth. And I feel that your level of independence is also something that is allowing you to realize some of the insights that are coming in here at this time, because you do stand alone in a lot of regards, but you also are a very strong person, and relying on that is what's allowing you to deal with whatever truths are coming in this next short while. Anyway, that's what I have for you. This will be for the week of September 1st. That's for you, Aries. Keep moving forward and never give up.